I just had the ultimate sexpedition on my day trip to Miami. And of course, that was Beetlejuice making its appearance because it's always with me. So we flew into Miami, 5:11 flight, first flight out. That's how I was able to make this a whole day trip. So what you're seeing here is one of the main reasons I wanted to go to Miami. No, it's not because I am a coffee fanatic, but because my slogan is Take Flight with Doc Phoenix. So when I saw this coffee shop that was made out of an airplane, I put it on my list. I was like, I absolutely have to go. So it was one of those things that I finally got to check off my list. You aren't allowed to dine inside, but they do allow you to take pictures and videos. So I'm just showing you kind of like the inside of the plane. Like, it's basically set up like any other plane that you've ever seen. They have the seats there, of course, for like photo ops. Who doesn't love a great photo op? And it's just really cute. Like, I thought it would be like a great thing to do, a great little thing. They have coffees, teas, all of the standard fare on the menu. They also have some food items, croissants, different sandwiches, things to just enjoy with your coffee. I thought these little coconuts were super cute and ordered, and then it was time to go outside. I kind of wanted to highlight this book, What a Time to Be Alone. I remember when I was much younger, one of my aunts told me about the gift of singleness, and it's something that I remember thinking at that time, like, how could being single be a gift? But as I got older, I really learned to embrace that. So I'm giving you like a brief little snippet of the inside of the book. And What a Time to Be Alone, the Slumflower will be your life guru, confidant, and best friend. She'll show you that being alone isn't just okay. It's about the best freaking thing that has ever happened to you, as she said. You're bad as hell and you were made with intention. It's all about time you realized it. Peppered with insightful Igbo proverbs from Chidera's. Yeah, so I didn't open it long enough, but you can always go back and rewind to see it. But a lot of times people think that being alone is like the worst thing in the world, and it absolutely isn't. Speaking of, y'all know I love solo travel, but on this particular one, I wasn't by myself. You'll get to see the Louise to my Thelma in other parts of the video, like this one coming up. Look at that cup. I thought it was super, super cute. We just grabbed some light bites just to have with the coffee, and of course, because we had been flying all morning, or preparing to fly and everything. But I thought the coffee was super, super cute. And the little succulent, if you've been around, you knew that year 40 was the year of the succulent for me. And it was cute to see that come out on my tray. That's just me enjoying my coffee in my cute little cup. And you see birds, so they were also taking flight. Got to have some good photo ops before we ended the time there. It was a great little experience. I would say if you are in the Miami area, it's just a cute little coffee shop that you can visit. It was my primary reason for the trip, but hey. From there, Alicia wanted some Haitian, so we went by this Haitian restaurant that wasn't very far. We still had a little time to spare because our next stop didn't open until 1 o'clock. So we kind of sat out, enjoyed a little bit of Haitian food. It was Naomi's Garden. And they had a pretty good selection of foods, as you can see right there. I had already just had like half the croissant, so I didn't necessarily want anything, and I knew I wanted something amazing for dinner. So we just kind of like split a plate, and just because I had never had Haitian food before, so I was like, okay, cool, we'll split it. And that's what we did. This is just kind of like more of Naomi's, just so you can kind of see how it looks. Food's coming up. She got fried chicken, rice and peas, and plantain. It doesn't look very appetizing on this picture I see, but hey, saw this walking around, thought it was kind of funny because we were like, sorry for eating your family member, but yeah, it was walking around. So next up was the Museum of Sex. It didn't open until 1 o'clock, so we had about 20 minutes to catch a nap. That was us outside, just being silly of the museum. But it's a museum that is 100 years of design and decency of modern sex. So that's just a little snippet of what it is. Basically, you start out and you get like all of the education as it goes through decades of how sex was, how it became more extreme. Right there you see like the first vibrators, and we know that they were to cure insanity. Yeah, funny enough. But they look very harsh, so I'm glad we've come a very long way. But the downstairs is just full of information. Like I said, it takes you through the decades and you get to see how we've become more progressive. We see some African Americans there who were instrumental, again, just through the years. Cute little tongue-in-cheek type write-ups about all the different things. Just more toys, more history. And you can see how we have progressed greatly when it comes to the area of sex. So the sex nerd in me, the sexologist, the educator, really enjoyed this portion of it. Of course, we know there are also always consequences. So, you see what that's about. Several little stations had videos of how television has also progressed throughout the years and how things were seen as, not to be seen on TV, but hey, we've progressed some. Then there was a museum with just some beautiful art. We were told that it will be switched out, but now that's the installment. So then it was on to some fun in super fun land, journey into the erotic carnival. It started off with a little video, just kind of giving you the history of how different carnivals and how they actually had a place in the sexual realm. And after that, it was journey to the erotic carnival. So it was a great little progression. You get the education, you get more education via video, and now it's time for the interactive part and just to have lots of fun. So bright lights, if you have any sensory issues, you may want to consider that before going in because it could be a little bit overwhelming, but they ask that. Y'all, you have an option to either take the slide, which they don't tell you, that's the damn slide. It is not meant for plus size people nor tall people, but it was fun. I didn't regret it. It was really fun to just let the kid and you come out. That's the little garden you see when you first come down the slide. And all I could think of this was off with his head because, yeah, I guess that's what they did. So once you exit out of this part, then you look up, and I didn't put a picture, but you walk into the carnival and you see this, and it's just amazing. So this was one of the games we played. It's a whole bunch of games. This one you kind of had to beat the thing, and you see I won. This was another siren. There was a wheel inside of that canal that you had to turn and make her moan in pleasure. That was another little game. It was the devil's tea bag. It would spin around and you had to try not to fall, but of course you were going to fall off. It was so much fun as well. This was another little game, kind of like skee ball, which is my favorite game. I chose Mami Wata as my deity. It was giving you like a little bit of brief history about sex gods and sex deities. Oh, it was super cute. From there, we decided to go to Hallover because, of course, y'all know that I'm a nudist. So Hallover is a naturist beach in Miami. It is clothing optional, so you have the option to, wear your clothes or take them all off. So I'm sure y'all already know which one I picked because if you know me, you know that I don't enjoy wearing clothes, and it's not a secret, and it's been that way for as long as I can remember. So any opportunity that I have to be naked, I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy it. So here we are. I had to take some PG type pictures and cover up the other people. My theme is definitely going from good to great. You can't really see that book right there, but that's the title of the book. Again, some more pictures that were social media appropriate. Just kind of on the beach, just enjoying it, just an overall great day. So by this time is winding down. It is time to head out and grab some dinner. My coworker recommended Lorna's. She did not miss with it. She's a foodie, so I trusted her. So definitely enjoyed Lorna's. It was standard Caribbean cuisine. Usually when I go, I kind of stick with the same type things, and it didn't fail me this time. We started off with some appetizers. We had the coconut shrimp and the conch balls, which were really good. I had this drink. I love sweet drinks. It was amazing. And then I went with my tried and true oxtail with rice and peas and mac and cheese, and it definitely did not disappoint. So overall, that was a great meal. Then it was time to head back to the airport because now the day is almost over to catch the very last flight out of Miami. So caught the first one in, caught the last one out, and that was how I did Miami and everything that I wanted to do. in a day. So it was the ultimate sexpedition to me. I got to take flight. I got to have some great food. I got to be naked and had fun and foodgasms, as you can see. Had some great food. And again, it was just the ultimate sexpedition, which is an autonomous, authentic journey towards sexual fulfillment, allowing pleasure to be your guide. And that's exactly what I did that day. Great time.